Welcome to a new adventure. I'm Steve. This is my 1991 Vanagon Synchro. In this video, my friend Drew and I do a little backwoods camping. We attempt some campfire cooking, learn a valuable lesson about leaving the side door open, and do a little gold prospecting. So stick around to the end and you'll see if we find any gold. Well, that's where we decided. There's a little creek right here we're going to camp out next to, up in the mountains. You see falls here, the leaves are falling off the trees. Got some mountains up there. And we're just going to set up camp right here. Drew's looking for some rocks for our fire ring. And we'll show you camp once it's all set up.
And home is open.
Woo! So this was where we camped out. Got a beautiful view, 360 degrees with the mountains. Got our campfire started. Kind of get a camp set up. Did a little time lapse here on the fire, getting it burnt down so we could cook over it. We brought burgers to cook on the grill. Grilling burgers over the campfire. Been a little bit warm, unfortunately, but hey, we're gonna get done quick. Right here we're grilling our burgers with these neat little objects that Drew had brought along for campfire cooking. And here in a second you'll see the one on the left. I'll turn it and it opens up, and I promptly throw my burger right in the ash right behind the campfire right there. So yeah, that was a good time. I went ahead and picked it up and scraped it off and put it back on the grill. So I'll go ahead and let you listen to the audio here. So some campfire fun. I don't know if it showed up in the time lapse, but I threw my burger on the ground. So it's got a little extra texture to it. But we're still cooking it. It's all part of the experience, right? Well, they don't look too bad. This one might have a little extra grit in it, but should be good. Now we're having fun. That's not Drew's fancy camp things. And we got another pair on the grill, so if these are too textured, we can always try again. These seem to be cooking a little slower, so hopefully they don't turn out quite as charred as the last ones. Campfire cooking. Does it get any better? Probably, but not tonight. What do you think, Drew?
Not too bad. Definitely not used to cooking on a campfire.
Just gotta get out and do it more. Got Vanagon parked right there, and we're right next to a creek. We have an owl screeching right behind us. This is living. The last two burgers are on the grill. Cooking center caught on fire. Campfire update. It's still burning. What time is it? 10:23. Drew's still enjoying the fire. And we're just enjoying a quiet evening next to the creek. Tomorrow we're going prospecting though. For the record, it's only about 40 degrees Fahrenheit right now. She's cooling off up here in the mountains. There was termination dust up on top of the mountain. So it's definitely late fall up here. Beer's cold, campfire's hot, life is good. This is the point in the night where we learn a valuable lesson about leaving the side door open on the Vanagon. This is the mosquito carnage from last night. They were everywhere. Most of them have fallen off the walls now, but yeah, we learned a valuable lesson last night that blue light apparently attracts mosquitoes, and we were dumb and left the slider door open for about 6 hours. And Drew spent about 25 minutes smashing mosquitoes. So yeah, good learning lesson. Don't be dumb like we are. Blue light and the Vanagon at night in Alaska, bad idea. Alright, hopefully you can hear this. We're doing a little prospecting on this creek we found a couple years ago. We've classified some material. Got the gold hog mini sluice right there, and Drew's about to feed it to see if we can find some gold. We're just kind of prospecting right here, so. Down behind you, Drew. Let me get the rims cleaned off. Alright, now that we've got everything wet. Unfortunately, right here, I didn't realize that the microphone was full of water, so it's got kind of a squealy sound to it, so I decided to just go ahead and voice over this stretch. Drew's feeding the Gold Hog Mini stream sluice at a nice rate. The sand exchanges really well in these mats, and all the gold falls right to the bottom. That water is exceptionally cold. I didn't have my gloves on when I slipped and dunked the camera, and my hands got pretty cold right after this little clip. Right here he's showing there's just a little speck of gold in there that he had found while he was dumping it. And he's put it in the stream sluice right here. Those Gold Hog mats are amazing. They catch all the fine gold. As you'll see here in a little bit what we got. We only did this bucket and a little bit more in another bucket and then called it. But it's a promising little creek. We'll go back eventually here in the near future and do some real prospecting with a little bit bigger equipment.
You're still feeding it. A small couple little flakes in there, nothing exciting yet. But this is only our first test bucket too, so we haven't got down deep enough to get to the good stuff yet.
Alright, I'm home. This is just the concentrate, so not expecting a lot of color, but we'll see. Keep everything stratified and keeps the gold at the bottom. There's some color in there, not much, but there's a little bit. All I'm trying to do is pull the black sand away, leave the gold up there at the top. Alright, I'll bring you down here and I'll show you what we found. Look right here. I don't know if that glare's killing it or not. There's a little bit of gold. Not bad for just a bucket or so. We didn't really get too carried away. We were just trying to find some color. So it's a little bit spindly, a little bit of wire gold in there. But not bad for maybe 7 gallons of concentrates to work with. Cook up some brats. Vanagon's a little bit dirty, not too bad. All in all, pretty good trip. We had a good time. And we will see you on the next one. Stick around, there's more coming.